Hi, I'm Mike Jolley, Senior Manager of EPCube Technical Support, working at Canadian Solar. This is our EPCube Gateway. I'm going to be talking about the communication cable and how to troubleshoot, how to terminate the communication cable. There's a 5-conductor communication cable that is included with the EPCube product. It is pre-labeled on both ends to make it very easy. What you may end up doing is cutting the cables, so you may lose your termination labels. So I'll explain how to do it without the labels and make it easy for everybody. The CAN hybrid terminal is identified with L1, H1, L2, H2, GND, which is ground, PWM, and HJA. We will use all of those terminals except for the L2 and H2, which are the 3rd and 4th locations on the block. Those will remain blank under normal conditions. The first termination is yellow, goes into the L1 spot. The second cable is orange. It goes into the H1 location. The 3rd, L2, and 4th, H2 remain blank. The 5th spot is GND, and the black cable will land in the GND ground location. The 6th spot is PWM. The brown cable will land in the PWM location. The last one is HJA, and the red cable will terminate in that location. On the other end of the cable, we terminate the same cable on the hybrid inverter. We have the 5 wires, the same 5 wires. They may be in a slightly different order. This particular hybrid has H1, L1, PWM, HJA, and ground in that order. You'll want to look at the labels and make sure. Occasionally, these are in a slightly different order. On this one, the CAN H1 cable is the orange cable. It is on the top. The next cable is the CAN L1 cable, which is yellow, and it is in the 2nd position. The 3rd cable is the PWM, which is the brown cable. The 4th position is the HJA, which is the red cable. And then the last one on this particular hybrid is the ground, which is black. You'll notice that on the left side of the block and on the right side of the block, the colors correspond and match each other. So if you see a yellow wire going to an orange wire, double check your connections. They may not be connected correctly. When you do your terminations on the hybrid, you want to double check and make sure your wires are color to color matched between your landing side and the pre-wired side. On this particular hybrid, the CAN H1 cable is orange, and it matches the orange CAN H1 cable on the other side of the termination. The CAN L1 cable is the yellow cable, and it matches the yellow cable on the other side. The PWM brown cable matches the brown PWM cable on the other side. The red HJA cable on the left matches the red HJA cable on the right. The black ground cable matches the black ground cable on the other side. Please note, double check, they may not be in this order. It's important to go color on the left side to color on the right side and have them match. This is a cable that is 10 meters long. We provide the cable. If you need more than 10 meters, you can go up to 200 feet and use a Cat 6 cable. The colors will be different. It's just important to remember what the labels are and match the labels with here on the hybrid with what we do on the gateway. If they're not done correctly during the update, you will get a failed update. If you get a failed update in your system, double check and make sure your communication cables are wired correctly on both the hybrid side and on your gateway side.